Hey students, welcome to episode 20 of Hey Students. Thank you for being patient with my break over Thanksgiving. I'll probably end up doing one over Christmas too, but it was good. I shaved my beard, and as you can see right here, I am sporting a mustache, or am I? I don't know. Did I keep the mustache or did I get rid of it? You'll have to see at the end of this video what I did. Anyway, this video we talk about, I unbox a book that I got in the mail, and I also talk about Star Wars for a long time, and it's kind of long and it might be boring. So if you don't want to watch it, that's okay. Don't watch it. But I kind of feel like it's almost for me just to talk through my feelings about the Star Wars movies and TV shows and kind of rank them. So yeah, let's get going. Here we go.
Okay, so one of my favorite authors now, probably my favorite author who's living right now, is Brandon Sanderson. He is a fantasy author who lives here in Utah, actually. He lives in American Fork. He's written a bunch of cool books, Mistborn and Elantris and Warbreaker and the Stormlight Archive, which today, November 17th, the fourth book in the Stormlight Archive came out. And we got the book in the mail. I pre-ordered it. So here it is. It just came. So I just thought I would do an unboxing because I've never done one of these. And I just realized I'm holding the phone, which might be awkward, but I'm gonna do it anyway. So I'm gonna try to open this at the same time that I'm holding the phone because this will work. Or maybe it won't, I don't know. This is why I'm not a professional YouTuber, because I don't know how to do things the right way. Like opening a box with one hand. Hoo-yah! Ooh, we got a receipt. Cool. And some yummy little of these things. You're not supposed to eat these though. Although sometimes, no, don't eat them. Ooh, okay. I think I'm supposed to show the box when I unbox it. Here it is. The Stormlight Archive. Rhythm of War. Uh-oh. Gosh. Okay. Okay. Here they are. Cool. I love this cover. I think it's beautiful. So cool. It has Shalon on the front. And here's the back. And yeah. Oh, and here is his signature and the official Rhythm of War release event, number 5,593. That's funny. Oh, so cool. And I think we got this cool little, a little, like sticker thing. Cool. And this sweet bookmark with a map of Shadesmar on it. Oh, this is so cool. Excited. If you guys want to read an awesome book series, Stormlight Archive. However, it is big. This is the fourth book. Look how thick this puppy is. Whew. Excited to read it. Here we go. So, as you are aware, because in my classroom I have Star Wars stuff everywhere, I am a Star Wars fan. I've been a Star Wars fan my whole life. I love Star Wars. When I was a kid, when I was your age, in middle school, I used to read Star Wars books all the time. I read like all of them. And yeah, I've always loved Star Wars. I started collecting these like these little guys, these cardboard cutouts before the new movies started coming out. And I've enjoyed all the movies, and yeah, I like Star Wars a lot. I recognize that there are problems with all the movies, but like, who cares? I like them, and that's okay. Anyway, we're gonna do a little list today of all of the movies and the TV shows, cartoons, and my ranking of them. It needs to be understood that I'm a fanboy and I don't apologize for that.
So I love Star Wars. I love all of it. So we're gonna go to the website tiermaker.com and we're gonna make one of these. Here we go. So here we are. I have the little thumbnails down here. I've got favorite, awesome, it's fine, and don't love. There aren't going to be very many in the green, but there will be at least one or two. Okay, so let's start over here with the original trilogy, and it's probably not a big surprise about these. I'm going to put A New Hope, Star Wars, A New Hope, in favorites. It is one of my favorites. It's not my favorite. My favorite is actually The Empire Strikes Back. So I'm going to put this on the left because it is my favorite Star Wars movie. It wasn't always my favorite. When I was a kid, when I was your guys' age, my favorite movie was actually Return of the Jedi. And I think I'm going to put Return of the Jedi... I think we're going to put Return of the Jedi right here. Because when I was a kid, it really was important to me. I recorded the movie onto a cassette tape. So I put the video, the VHS, into the VCR. If you don't know what these acronyms mean, that's okay. And I pressed play on the TV, and then I took my cassette tape recorder and I recorded the audio from the movie playing, just there. And I just told my family, like, don't come downstairs, I'm recording this, stay away. So that we couldn't hear them talking and making noise and stuff. And then I took that tape, and every night I would listen to it with my earphones as I was going to bed. Yes! So that's for Return of the Jedi. So a lot of the music and the dialogue in my mind are just connected. And so I remember a lot of that movie just because I listened to it over and over and over again. And this was back before the special editions. But anyway, Empire Strikes Back is not my favorite just because I recognize it's a masterpiece in every way. I think one of my favorite scenes is the one where Luke, Leia, Han Solo are talking, and Chewbacca and C-3PO and R2-D2 are in the room, and they're all just talking, and nothing's happening. They're just like bantering back and forth. It's the part where she's like, "You scruffy nerf herder," and he's like, "Who are you calling scruffy looking?" And that whole scene, I just love so much. It's so good. I wish all the movies had that sort of dialogue and that sort of friendship and like bantering and fun between the characters. Unfortunately, they do not. But that one is awesome. A New Hope, it's so good. The trench run in the Death Star, it's so good. I could talk so long about all these. I'm not going to. So let's move on. So let's go to episode 1, The Phantom Menace. Now this one is, a lot of people hate this one, and I recognize that there's a lot of problems with it. But when this came out, I was in 8th grade, and this blew my mind. And when I still watch it, I still have feelings of remembering how awesome this movie was. The pod race is so cool, and the fight between Darth Maul and Obi-Wan Kenobi and Qui-Gon Jinn is still so cool. Even if you hate the movie, you can't deny that fight between those three is one of the best. And the music, and it's great. And yeah, there's stuff. Jar Jar is annoying. I actually like him now. I liked him when I was a kid, and then I went through this period where I didn't like him because no one else did, and I felt like, oh, you're not supposed to like Jar Jar. Then I started having my own opinions and realized I actually do like him. He's stupid, but it's fun, and that's what it's supposed to be. So I'm gonna put this, as it's fine, even though I still like the movie a lot. Maybe these are the wrong way to say it. I don't know. Anyway, I just like this movie still. I might change my mind about this. I might change my mind about all the stuff, but we'll see. Attack of the Clones. Okay, this is by far my least favorite of all the movies. There's still some awesome stuff in the Attack of the Clones, but there's so much cringiness in this movie. I'm gonna put Don't Love, because this is at the bottom of the movies for me. There's some awesome stuff. Jango Fett and all the stuff with Obi-Wan Kenobi just sneaking around being a detective. I like all that stuff. The Kaminoans, I like those aliens. And there's some fun things in it, but oh man, the dialogue and the love story between Padme and Anakin. It's just, I'm okay with it happening. I just don't like the way it happened. And yeah, it's hard to defend this movie. Revenge of the Sith. Revenge of the Sith, episode 3. This is my favorite of the prequel movies. I'm gonna put this one as awesome because it is awesome. There's a lot of cool stuff. General Grievous is cool. The fight scenes between Obi-Wan and Anakin at the end, they're awesome, even though there are some cheesy lines. From my point of view, the Jedi are evil. There's some interesting stuff, but it's a good movie. I like it. Okay, Clone Wars. This movie wasn't meant to be a movie, but it was released in theaters, and I didn't see it in theaters actually. This came out, I believe, before the rest of the series came out because I think it was meant to kick off the Clone Wars cartoon, and it wasn't meant to be a movie. I think they took like the first few episodes, maybe the first 4 episodes of the show Clone Wars, and tried to make it into just a movie, and it didn't work very well. There are some cool stuff in it. One of my favorite characters is introduced, but she is very annoying in this movie. And I think I'm going to put this below episode 2, actually. This is probably the bottom of the barrel. Having said that, Clone Wars itself, the TV show, if you're taking the whole thing, if you get past the first season is rough, but especially the last few seasons are awesome. I might even put these above Revenge of the Sith. Ahsoka Tano has become one of my favorite characters. What I love about her is that she started off really annoying, and most people didn't love Ahsoka Tano, including the characters around her. And throughout the course of Clone Wars and Rebels, she has become so cool. Like, she has an arc, like with the fans. I didn't love her at the beginning. I didn't like her at all, and now she's one of my top favorites. So, good for you. Good on you, Clone Wars. Okay, Star Wars Rebels. I also like this a lot. I think I'm going to put this beneath the Revenge of the Sith. They're completely different. It's a TV show. I love this show, though. It's awesome. Once again, Ahsoka's in it. Hera, Ezra, Sabine, Kanan, Zeb, Chopper. I think they're all cool. And they introduce a lot of cool stuff in it. Thrawn. I think it's a good show. I think it's fun. If you don't like it, that's fine. The first season is a little rough to get through once again, but it matures as it goes on, and the last season is just so cool. Star Wars The Force Awakens. So this movie, I loved it. When it came out, it was really exciting. It had a huge impact on just pop culture and everyone at the time. I'm going to put this up here in my favorite. I really, really like The Force Awakens. I think the energy and the friendship between Rey and Finn was great, and I'm disappointed that they didn't continue with that. And it is a bummer. Looking back now, I am bummed that they didn't have Luke, Leia, and Han all in the same place, that they decided to separate them. And it was an interesting idea, but looking back, it's just too bad. But the movie by itself is really cool. Rogue One. I'm going to put Rogue One as awesome. This movie has grown on me, actually. I think I'm going to put it above Revenge of the Sith. Star Wars Episode 8, The Last Jedi. Now, this is when the fandom started to crack. This is the one that divided everybody, and perhaps never to come back. I don't know. I liked the movie, and I recognize that there are problems with it. It's okay to have problems with something, but still like it. Like, I recognize most of what people hate about this movie. I understand, and I even agree to a point. I don't think it is worse than the prequels. I think, as a movie, I think I like it more than all of these, except maybe Clone Wars. I still think it's an awesome movie, even though there's a lot of criticism. I think, personally, the biggest thing they could have done to fix this movie would be to not kill off Luke Skywalker at the end and just let him live and continue on into the next movie as a living character. Solo. This one also, by the time we got to Solo, the fandom was already like, we hate everything. And so I just kind of looked at it as just like a fun episode of Clone Wars, basically. Like, just, it could be a show. and it was fine. I'm actually going to put this as it's fine. I'm going to put this better though than episode 1. Star Wars Resistance, this cartoon. I'm going to put this as don't love, but I'm going to put it above these two. I think the art is gorgeous in this show. Rise of Skywalker, episode 9. This one is definitely the least strong of the sequel trilogy. Okay, I think I'm going to put this above Solo. I'm going to put it in it's fine, but it's better than Solo. The Mandalorian. This show is awesome. It at least goes here. I think I like it more than Clone Wars. Is it my favorite? Yes, I think it is. I think I like it more than up here. I think I'm going to put it up here above The Force Awakens. This could change, obviously, as things progress, because we're still in the middle of season 2. He's so cute. He just wants to grab everything and just eat it. He is so cute. Well, that is my list.
Well, that's it. If you made it this far, thanks for listening to my ramblings about Star Wars. So I told you that I shaved, and I either have the mustache or I don't. I don't. I got rid of it. I only had that mustache for like a couple minutes, just long enough to record that, and then I was like, ew, I gotta shave it. So I don't have it. Yeah, it was fun. Anyway, I hope you guys have a good week, and yeah, we'll catch you on the flippity flip.